What it do, ski? It's your boy Fairwell34, and today I'm here with my reaction video to Farscape. This one is Season 1, Episode 2. How's it going, everybody? So we were introduced to the series. We have our mans, John. Also, which I found out after the fact, thanks to the Discord, spoiler free, is the same sheriff from that one episode of Doctor Who, town called Mercy, whatever it was, the Robo sheriff. That was a cool overlap of actors that I didn't pick up on. That was a good amount of time after this, so plus he's an American actor, it seems like, so there's not many of those really in Doctor Who. But anyway, that's besides the point. We're introduced to the world. Lassa, he gets shot into space. It was called like a starburst, whatever they called it. He's just literally in the middle of this like intergalactic fight, so that was really dope. In the middle of this like prison ship fight between the peacekeepers and these prisoners or whatever it was. So yeah, please forgive me again for names. I sort of know like they're just their types. We have the warrior, we have a princess or whatever it was. I have notes. Then we have the priest, we have the warrior, we have the pilot, the frog prince, I think. I don't know. I gotta remember the names. It's gonna be a while. And we have the rogue peacekeeper soldier. She, you know what's funny? She actually reminds me, if anyone has seen The Expanse, she gives me drummer vibes, like mad drummer vibes. So far, I don't really love John all too much. I think there's like one or two moments where he sort of like peaked a little bit, but again, super early on. It's gonna take a couple episodes to really get into the meaty bits. With that being said, as always, if you enjoyed this video, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. With that being said, let's get into it. Yeet. Oh yeah, and he bodied his brother when he teleported, so he's got the grudge.
Feels like it's melting my brain.
Well, it probably
It could
is.
actually be doing something to my brain, could it?
Ah, he's not through a screen this time. Bob? Everyone's getting their chance to see.
Oh no!
Some wicked kicks, yeah.
Meanwhile, we're broadcasting our position like a two-headed, drunken shrill singer.
Look, if we can't remove it, can't we at least muffle it? What? Pilot,
Oh,
this system we're passing through, the middle planet.
Not so much water as bog.
he's a little bit of a bigger
use
boy than I
The
thought.
bog is insulation. We can stick our heads between our legs and kiss our asses goodbye. It's a saying.
Looks like we're going for it.
Pilot, how's Moira doing?
It's probably not going to matter much, but you better get yourself in position for land.
I swear you're about to land right now. No shit. Alright, we got the touchdown confirmed.
We're sinking.
That's an oof. Pretty cool intro. I like how he's like, he just literally narrating and saying his situation.
You want to know about mud? I know about mud.
God knows mud.
Got it. Yeah, facts.
And how's Moira?
Oh, she got like a spacer in her ear, like a stretch spacer. There's like a hole. I didn't even notice that.
Get someone else to do your dirty work.
I still gotta get used to like the animatronics, but they are fire.
With apologies.
I really dig them.
For a Leviathan, there is without question no such.
Oh wait,
Is there any out there?
first adventure confirmed.
Yo, Aaron, let's go.
Find and explain our top secret tracking device to a bunch of escaped prisoners, and then lead a mission to destroy it.
Well, number one,
that's not a good look for
you're
her.
not leading the mission. Number two, those peacekeepers you're so concerned about?
They don't fuck
They'd
with
kill
you.
you right now. Is the peacekeepers you
Turned
tried...
on me for speaking up for you.
Ooh, she's
Well, that
having
comment called being
regrets.
Stand up.
It is true. She just put her entire life on the line. So you gotta be down for the cause at this point.
Dagobah, where Yoda lives.
Who's Yoda?
Okay, I'm liking this. Like some of these character beats.
Vehicle, take cover!
Those like flamethrowers or something? Well, what are the locals saying? Well, maybe to him he thinks they kind of look like military from this angle, so maybe he's gonna try and... No, they have dogs and everything. Unless like most of the aliens just look like peacekeepers.
Before Moira succumbs to her own intense weight.
That's cool how the ship's like living in the, they have go into a lot of detail about that, and it's a character in and of itself, right? Saying you got 5G, fam?
What are you doing around my mom's stuff?
His like jaw's really long though. And he's off. He fled. And he's got a gat.
Put it down.
Fostro's got the static.
Mom!
No, Fostro, no!
Oh, he actually did have the static. LOL. Static's like a slang for like gun, but it was actually like electrical shot. That's so cool.
What kind of move?
This is their first time having an extraterrestrial event, but they're obviously looks like one of those like giant bubble makers.
I'm talking to an alien? You're an alien and I'm talking to you?
If we wanted to contact some government, some agency, we would have.
Fair.
We chose you.
If you have a problem with my strategy,
That's who he is. I was like, what is he? I'm like, he's really reminding me of something too. I'm like, what is it? What is it? There's this character specifically, and an actor. It's Hop from Stranger Things. Very, very similar to him too.
we soon took our revenge.
And murdered thousands of their women and children.
We had no alternative to that either.
I'm sure the Grisoldians said the same thing.
Cycle of pain.
I do understand.
Funny way to phrase that.
I used to look up at the stars at night and dream about this moment.
Okay, I guess his bones are
You
good.
said you chose me.
Don't you even know where you are?
You see through his armor. Playing surgery or operation. Oh my god, that reminds me of when I was like a kid. Whenever I would get hurt, my mom would say, this thing in Ethiopian, it's like inane. It's basically let me take your pain for you whenever I like hurt myself. So that's what this really reminds me of right now. Very odd thing that comes to mind, but that's just the thought that I had and I shared.
Fossil fuel burning ground vehicles. He is a
Primitive.
I'd say my founding be pretty much set for life. Fostro.
Maybe gonna try and do him a
some
solid at the
for
same
you.
time.
What is that?
Oh, no. It's just an analyzer. It's a science tool. It's telling me this.
Oh, I was gonna say there's something so like
Somewhere near here.
like sweet and adorable about that. Oh, she's got the corn.
Food? How can it be in the... What the hell is this? What is this?
Oh, here come the boys.
Son!
Ugh. KO'd.
Pilot!
I think San is... Wake up! Wake up,
Oh,
you
she's
worthless
out.
shank of blue flesh!
You know, when I was your age, I used to dream of meeting a real live alien.
Yeah, me too.
Kind of underwhelming.
Commander Rymax was asking where you were. You better go out there or he'll get suspicious.
Does he have to?
You say nothing.
Well, there's a good chance of
Understand me?
him being held hostage now. Guys! Oh, he took a chunk!
Wait.
I thought we were all on the same page here.
Before we're all crushed, or I kill the ship myself.
Buddy, you got issues. I guess Peacekeeper's got a pretty good tolerance for
Will he
pain.
do it?
She's walking that shit off. Also, the jacket's pretty
Aaron,
fire.
Dargo, are you there?
Would wear that.
Can you guys read
Patches
me,
and
Aaron?
all.
Crichton, is that you? How is your signal getting?
That's what she wanted. Y'all gotta keep items on your persons.
Now, sir.
Oh, we out here.
Here,
Oh,
take your precious onlooks and get out of my house.
level
Go now.
1 bag attained.
Not without my friend.
We're boys now, and I'm not leaving my gang. Let's see if John's got the sauce. Do they not know that he's behind him? This guy's got no map awareness. Getting down and dirty.
You You've altered the perceptions and beliefs of an entire planet.
That is facts.
Yeah, guess that's enough for one day.
Great.
I was gonna say, unless the peacekeepers, they wouldn't be able to, they wouldn't be able to report to the peacekeepers because they don't know about them. Unless that guy's
For a
the
long time, of course. But
leaders with the shits. Don't slip.
I did it!
Yo, Rigel, start spreading this around. Everywhere you can.
It kind of looks like the TARDIS a bit. Yeah, she's gonna need a hell of a nap, some 5-hour energy afterwards,
Sam,
a protein bar,
it's
a bubble bath.
Never, ever
Again.
again.
Moya back online. The team has literally made it through the mud with each other in 2 episodes. Confirmed fan. Ooh, the background vocals. And that was Farscape Season 1, Episode 2. That was my reaction video. Gotta say, I actually liked that episode. I enjoyed it, especially for like an earlier episode in the series. I thought it was an interesting look at all of our crew members because we have to keep in mind the prisoners, they all come from different, backgrounds, races, cultures, had different experiences. So, and we also have the whole idea of John being a fish out of water. It was cool to see some of those more down-tone moments and character interactions. For example, I thought between the priest, I feel bad, I gotta get the names down. Somebody could let me know all their names properly just so I can just read and remember it. I liked a lot of the moments between the priest and her character. She seems to be, I guess, like the emotional heart to the team, helping like the rest of the crew throughout it. So I liked her interactions there. I also liked some of the backstories between the characters and some pretty revealing information, like the little guy, he's like, like I don't really do much. Obviously the show still, it is wacky, fun space adventure, but it also seems so early on, especially get into some of those more revealing character moments, grounds it a little bit more, I think, and makes them more compelling. So, I mean, off the jump, we're still getting to learn them, but I'm liking where they're going with some of the directions for the characters so far. Also, even some of the pairings, for example, the warrior and the peacekeeper, I'm thinking like, oh, she looks like a human, but she's obviously not. The way that they sort of go back and forth, she has some knowledge about his race, he has some knowledge about the peacekeeper, so some of that banter was actually pretty fun to watch, and also revealing again, talking about how, we learned about, I think it was called the Lantex or whatever it was. There's a lot of killing apparently, so I just like some of those, I guess, bits of character information in their lore that we got through some of those interactions, so I like that quite a bit here. I think the general storyline of like, we get stuck in the mud, now we have to get out of here. I feel like they could have went just like a generic route they went with it, but I like the ideas that they put forth about the parallels, obviously with the family that we met, the little boy and the mother, with John being a fish out of water and him sort of, playing it off like he's this alien from another planet, which he technically is, but, it's not what any sort of civilization who's been, and especially a person who's a scientist and keen on learning that information, would expect their first interaction with an extraterrestrial to be like. So I thought that was a pretty fun idea, and I thought they actually handled it pretty well. And you know what I noticed about this episode? There was a surprising amount of like heart, and I thought there were some pretty sweet moments throughout it, whether it was the mom finding about, extraterrestrials and just the way that she played that role. It came across very like sweet and delight, and what this episode showed me, at least early on, is that like there's some heart here. So it's gonna be cool to see how that continues to develop. But guys, that was Farscape Season 1, Episode 2. That was my reaction video here. And I also like John sort of just reflecting on that experience towards the end there. I liked how they kept this episode like Moya-centric. They had this one objective. And I liked how they sort of are presenting the idea like the ship is alive, we got to maintain it, we got to make sure that it's okay, it's got feelings, etc. So it was cool that we had like a full episode just to flesh that out as well. So I thought it was pretty engaging for the most part here, and I thought it was paced pretty well. And in the last few minutes, it felt like they were kind of rushing through things a bit. But yeah, that was episode 2 for the series so far. I actually enjoyed that one. What do you think about this one? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, y'all, if you enjoy this one, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Not too sure in terms of like things are going to be like reoccurring or whatnot, because I could see maybe later down the line the mom and the son popping back up, and maybe even having the peacekeepers pull up once they have an idea that that's where they were last at. Maybe that might pop John off or something, but they could go a route like that. But anyway, guys, that was episode 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. But with that being said, y'all, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.